What's up, guys? Welcome back to another interview at Token 2049 Day 1. I'm Adel, the host, and today I am going to be speaking to IO.Ne. How are you doing today?
Doing great.
Give a little introduction about yourself and what you do at the company.
Yeah, so my name's Alex. I'm on the BD and partnerships team here at IO.Ne. Very excited to be here at Token.
Thanks for being part of this. So we're here to educate people about Web3 because we know it's a very niche, and we're still trying to get people from Web 2 to Web 3 on the fence. So we're all about education right here. So getting straight into it, tell us a little about how you add value to the Web 3 community.
Yeah, so IO.Ne is basically a distributed GPU cloud, and what that means is anybody anywhere who has compute resources can add it to a shared network, and then anybody who needs compute can also access that same network. So even if you're not building in Web3, if you're an AI developer, for example, training a model or running inference, you can still access this shared pool of compute.
Nice. No, that's great. So it's like a decentralized version of AWS, as you put it.
That's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. And I imagine that would have been, an eventual consequence, everything moving on chain, so that there's a clear trace and also decentralized nature of it to maintain the fact that the blockchain is unpenetrable, immutable, means that everything on record stays there.
That's exactly right. So I think that it's helpful to use a blockchain both for payments but also verification of the work that's done on the network, and that we can only achieve a trustless system over blockchain. So yeah.
So is this a trustless system?
I would say more like a trustful system in the sense that we allow people to trust that their jobs are being done correctly, and also ensure that suppliers get paid out correctly for doing the jobs.
So the reason why I said trustless is because the idea of not having to trust because blockchain does it for you is that sort of idea that you don't have to have faith in a central entity doing it for you.
Yeah, so instead of just trusting that AWS will do your job for you, instead you can actually trust the code here and just verifiable compute on the blockchain.
That's very interesting. Do you think that based on all the you're helping with, I imagine your clients are AI startups and stuff like that. Is this an easy field to get into? Can anyone just become a GPU provider and what you do what you do?
I wouldn't say so. I think we've actually we're nearing 1 million GPUs on the network today, and so it's actually easy to add your GPUs to the network. But what we're doing is making it super easy to actually access those GPUs and that compute power and translate that into real jobs for real AI use cases. So I think building out a slick, a strong developer experience is what makes us different.
Going into predictions, where do you see the prediction markets for GPUs?
Yeah, so I think over the next couple of years, the demand for compute for especially AI-specific use cases, training new models, running inference is going to be increasing exponentially. And the best way to meet that demand is increasing supply or making better use of existing supply. And so that's what IO.Ne is tackling.
Interesting. Are you so I think NVIDIA and Intel are providing compute, but in terms of microchips. So you're doing more of the iCloud stuff, but what about the microchips that they're providing, all the phones and servers that they're providing? Is that also in line with what you're doing?
Yeah, so they're creating the GPUs, and we're actually enabling people to access those GPUs, even if you're not a large FANG company. If you're not Google or AWS, how do you as a startup developer access compute in an affordable, easy way? And that's what we're so powerful of.
So they're providing the hardware, you're providing the access.
Exactly. We basically make it easier to access top-spec GPUs, A100s, H100s for running and training models in a permissionless way.
And to wrap up, now we're closing up to the final. We're going into the second day tomorrow. What's your aim of this conference?
The aim is really just to kind of tell the world about IO.Ne, that DePIN is an amazing way to bootstrap a network and also create real world utility via crypto rails, and we're excited to do so.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Alex.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.